the after-school program that I started is a girls' engineering and design class. I really saw a need for a space where girls can engage with the materials and the ideas and the design process with their peers in a collaborative environment. The reason I think it's necessary is that though this isn't universal, I still find a lot of the girls sort of stepping back when there is a design challenge and they're working collaboratively, and allowing the boys to sort of take over. And the boys aren't pushing them out. They just have had so much experience with building and with tinkering that they sort of are naturally drawn to the materials. They have an idea of how things will work when they assemble them. And the girls are just learning that, and they can be a little shy about not knowing as much as their peers. So they'll sort of step back and allow others to do the work. What I've noticed since we've started this girls' engineering class is that when I bring classes back in here, the girls have specific ideas about what they would like to build. They take some of the principles that they've learned in class and they take it to the next level, and they sort of explore and try things and they tinker, but they have a basis and they're starting from a place of like, okay, I've tried this isn't all brand new material and concepts anymore, and so it's been really gratifying to see that.
That you connected these two and came to the point where they came together. That might be a new management thing. So what's really good if you look at perspective and you go through step one.
I like that we can work with different materials that you usually don't work with other places.
What kind of materials do you work with?
Like circuits
Oh.
and lights and stuff.
And so how do you work with circuits here? How does that work?
You have a battery. Oh, once we did this battery thing and we had like this clay thing.
It was
Play-Doh.
It was like
Play-Doh.
mag-
And then we got lights and then we
conducted
put it in.
Play-Doh.
Oh, wow.
And we put lights in it and then they.
And then it worked in the end?
Yes.
One of the things that I think has been subtle but important is that they have been exposed to women who are engineers, both in person and designers, but both in person and in lessons that were brought in. So they see themselves, they see engineering as a potential career, a potential path, and something that girls are perfectly capable of engaging in. Lifelike has been bringing VR into the mix, and that's been really wonderful. Like today we had a lesson on architecture, and they had an opportunity to experience that in the VR environment, which just takes it to the next level. And in some ways, it just is powerful in parallel with experiencing the architectural drawing lesson and then taking a trip inside these structures that they just learned about. So, so many benefits to them, and I've felt very lucky to have such an engaged group of girls involved in this class. They were just a treat to work with.
You had our learning experiences in virtual reality in here also.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
What
really fun.
what was that like?
It was it was literally like your eyes, like you couldn't see anything on.
Yeah.
Like you're in like whatever. Like you can go wherever you.
Yeah, like you
ever
feel
see
like
there.
you're actually like in the water, like in space.
Thank